Welcome to the final part of the Pacifist Challenge. If you haven't watched part 1 and 2, you should go do that because I explain the rules and how I got up to this point in the game so far. Before we start, I need to talk about this section in part 2 and how you can actually avoid these 3 suiciders here. Because of this, I'm going to knock 3 off the implicit counter. I just want to say thank you to the people showing support to the series, and if you have any ideas or suggestions for more content, please let me know. Continuing straight on from part 2, we're going to get the sledgehammer and break down the wall. The nightmare section and the maze are both very straightforward as there's no enemies. This section here with the suiciders is quite fun, but using the same tactic at the start of the video, I can jump onto the train tracks and avoid their hit detection. After I get the 2 fuses, I'm going to do the same thing again to head back, otherwise these suiciders might die.
Crazy shit I've seen.
The section on the train was normally very difficult, but luckily I'd kept 2 syringes from before. My main tactic was running straight through the carriage while ignoring all the spitter enemies and jumping over the regular enemies. I used the first out of 2 syringes when I reached the foot. Having 2 syringes from before was vital for this section as the spitter enemies are very accurate and there's no way to avoid the projectiles. I used the second syringe on the way back. Heading into the forest, I'm going to skip the scissors puzzle and cause these 2 enemies to cut the rope for me. In the tunnels, the upper enemy caused a bit of a problem, but luckily he moved just enough so I could get around him. The asylum is mostly as you'd expect. I can dodge most of the enemies pretty easily. After unlocking the gate though, I had to make sure I knew where I was going and do it fast because these axe enemies are very quick and they do a lot of damage. Speaking of these enemies, this section on the stairway up to the rooftop is the worst experience I've ever had. Just so you understand how annoying this part was, I'm going to give you a quick montage. Fucking sucks. Get out of the way. After finally making it past that single enemy, I'm gonna kill the doctor.
There you are. You're dead.
To get more ammo, I'm going to lure the suiciders over to me and let them shoot themselves, unfortunately adding to our implicit counter. This puts our explicit counter up again. Returning back to Kirkville, I can run past or avoid most of these remaining enemies. If I'm fast enough, the suiciders won't shoot themselves, saving me a lot of implicit kills.
I hope Mom's okay.
Getting the good ending, I only have to kill Evil Simon to finish the game. With that, the Pacifist challenge is complete. Overall, I finished with 6 implicit kills, 22 implicit kills, and 21 syringes used. Thanks to everyone for the support, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.